to right. So as far as Chou Tien Chen is concerned, he's trying to create history. The 26-year-old, number 7 in the world ranking at the moment, but the number 6 seed here, came through his group. And then the last 16, he beat the number 10 seed, Hu Yun, in 2 straight games. So he hasn't dropped a game, but he's trying to create history because no player from his country has ever been in an Olympic badminton semi-final. For the 33-year-old Lee Chong Wei, there was just the 2 group matches, and both won in double quick time. Derek Wang, he beat 21-18, 21-8 in 37 minutes. He only needed 21 minutes for Soren Opti, and that was the most extraordinary group because Group A, 3 players, and all 3 players had been flag bearers in the opening ceremony. Lee Chong Wei, of course, for Malaysia, Derek Wang for Singapore, and Soren Opti for Suriname. So there's our umpire, Klaus Schlieben. Oh, what a moment for both these players. Of course, the hopes of a nation riding on the shoulders of Lee Chong Wei. So near, so many times in major competitions. But he has been playing well this year. 4 titles from 6 tournaments played. Now that is remarkable. 2 of his titles in his home country, the Malaysian Grand Prix Gold and the Malaysian Super Series. Also won the Asian Championships in Wuhan in China, and won the Indonesian Premier Super Series as well. Well, this man hasn't been in too bad a form building up to the Olympics either. Last event before the Rio Olympics was his home Grand Prix Gold event in Taipei, and he won that, beating Jiao Bin in the final. So both players in very, very good form. The Malaysian coaching bench, Hendra one, furthest from us, Tae Soo Bok the other. And the Chinese Taipei coaches as well. Coaches looking more nervous than the players.
Chou Tien Chen, Chinese Taipei. On my left, Chong Wei, Malaysia. Chong Wei serve, level, play.
So this quarter-final gets underway. The very powerful Chou Tien Chen, the number 6 seed, there he is. Well, he's up against it, really, because this is the 5th meeting between the 2 players, and all 4 previous meetings, as that one drifts wide, that's the sign of the drift I was telling you about. All 4 previous meetings won by Lee Chong Wei. Only once has Chou Tien Chen actually taken a game off his opponent.
2-1.
Oh, it's a super angle. These are both such good movers around the court, aren't they? They're both very powerful athletes, but I think 2 of the best movers in the game.
Yeah, they certainly are. They're so efficient with their footwork around the court, and they make it look so easy, but they're working extremely hard out there to get in the right position to be able to play the shuttle and control and direct.
Well, it'd be understandable if both players were a little nervous at the start of this. Oh, look at that explosive movement from Lee Chong Wei. Yeah, his coach is pleased with that. Of course, Hendra won, the man with the baseball cap on there. He was silver medalist at the 2000 Olympic Games when representing Indonesia. We're now coaching Chong Wei in Malaysia. It's gone wide.
4-3.
Brilliant. Played Chou Tien Chen to the back of the court, then the fast angle down the opposite side. Comprehensively outmanoeuvred. There's the one down his forehand side, and then the finish off down his backhand side. Classic singles tactics. Move your opponent to the back, make them twist and turn as well. And that was brilliantly done from Chong Wei. Oh, good flick serve. The problem, Pete, for Chou Tien Chen is that, you know, all the previous occasions that they've met, he's lost. And, you know, you have to say to yourself as a player, of course you go on, you're a former player, you go on court thinking, well, today will be my time. I figured out the tactics, I know what I'm going to do. But when things start to go wrong, there's inevitably that psychological, oh no, here it is happening again.
Yeah, it certainly is. And look, you've got to have that self-belief. You've got to go out there and you've got to have the game plan. And you really have to have a couple of game plans, really, a game plan plus the B
A
plan.
and B.
Yeah, A and B, just in case it's not working for you. But both very experienced players, so, you know, they will be used to being put under pressure early on and then settling themselves into the game and then being able to confidently play their strategy and their strokes effectively. But of course, it's up to how much your opponent allows you to do that as well.
Yeah.
And you can see Chong Wei, the first few points where he got behind that shuttle, smashed it down the line, really showed his presence early on, and he's got a nice little lead. And again, that self-doubt would start to creep in very early for Chou Tien Chen. A couple of smashes into the net.
Yeah, it's a couple of gifts, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah, there's that making him move the full diagonal again, but that's well taken off the top of the tape by Chou Tien Chen.
It's a wonderful shot, wasn't it? He took it nice and high. Anticipated well.
Yeah, and it sends a message to Chong Wei. I'm ready for you at the net, and the net play in men's singles is crucial.
It certainly is vital. If you can control the net, you can control the rallies.
There's that deep forehand, and then backhand net.
And for Chong Wei, there's also that the weight of expectation that he should win this game. He's won the last 4. He is the higher ranked player, and you know, he's been to 2 Olympics before. He knows what it's like to play under pressure. But it will build if Chou Tien Chen can stay with him in the early stages.
Yeah, that's clever. That's just a half-pace smash out towards the right hip of Chou Tien Chen, and being precise with the attacking play like that. Of course, the player has got to sway the body out of the way to give themselves the freedom to play the shot. I think it's a very good tactic in singles. We see the body smash an awful lot in doubles. Normally the smash is in singles out wide to try and move the player, try and make them twist and turn. But just occasionally, the body smash, I think, is a nice variation. Oh dear, completely mistimed from Chou Tien Chen. And Chong Wei on a run of 4 straight points, goes to the mid-game interval with an 11-6 lead. Now, I wonder if he's saying, give the shuttle more height on the lifts to get yourself back, give yourself time to get back to that base position. Such powerful legs. Look at his ability there to get down low in the lunge position. So the 5-point advantage to Chong Wei. Yeah, and the problem for all of Chong Wei's opponents is that he's so quick around the court. He retrieves so many shots that opponents feel they've got to hit the lines the whole time. There's another body smash. Oh, anything you can do. That's good. Yeah, and perhaps the psychological pressure there getting to Chou Tien Chen, because not only is he feeling he's got to go for the lines, he's feeling, I suspect, that he's got to play the perfect net shot. Look at Chong Wei's movement there. Having played that backhand across court to the net, he was ready to pounce had it have come over, and that's perhaps what forced Chou Tien Chen into error. Good judgment. Well, the run of points comes to an end, but those 6 straight points put a very different complexion on this opening game. It is remarkable, isn't it? You know, you think the player's under pressure, 6-7, his opponent's just caught up, and immediately Chong Wei just wins it, and the next 6 rallies to sort of give himself a very comfortable cushion again.
Yeah, he's certainly be able to. The way he just moves around the court and controls the shuttle, he's always in very good position. And again, at the front court, wonderful control on the net.
Yeah, had to be careful that he didn't
touch the net, or
yeah.
That's a nice smash, isn't it?
It's unbelievable. And considering that's going with the drift as well, for him to control that straight down the line. Hello, there's some colourful characters here. There always is with Malaysian fans.
Yeah, certainly very animated, aren't they? Very passionate about their game.
And knowledgeable. They're a very knowledgeable crowd. Oh, look at that. Yeah. The disguise on the reverse slice straight drop shot. Look at that.
Superb.
Well, it's not often you see Chou Tien Chen just stranded. Yeah, now there's that real psychological pressure showing again on Chou Tien Chen. Against other players, that would be a simple shot for him, but he knows he's got to play it so perfectly. If it's not tight to the net, it will get severely punished because Lee Chong Wei is just so quick. So now the advantage is extended to 10 points. Of the last 11 points. 11 of the last 12 points. It's just incredible, isn't it? That ability, that seeming ability to just win points at will. The rest of us have to work so hard and point by point, and he just ups his tempo, ups the intensity, and reels off point after point after point. It's gone long.
Good judgment on the back line.
Oh, it's a challenge. Well, 2 challenges permitted per game. So if we were to go to 3 games, then that's 6 challenges per player. That's clearly out, my goodness. Always surprising when a player challenges on the far back line. Yes, because in badminton terms that wasn't even close. But you can't save your challenges from unused challenges from one game to the next, so I guess you might as well challenge at this stage. Clever. Oh, another body smash. He uses that so well. 13 of the last 14 points. And a whole host of game point opportunities. We're only 15 minutes into the match. No, he's made a mistake. He is human after all. Well, I think it's important he sort of keeps going as long as possible. I think perhaps this opening game is beyond him, but I think he needs to play himself into a bit more form, give himself a bit more confidence before the start of the second game. And it's the body smash once again from the #1 seed, Lee Chong Wei. And that body smash has been played to great effect by the Malaysian. Look at that again. 21-9, the opening game in 16 minutes of play. Well, he just seemed to cruise that, as the scoreline suggests. Look at that movement. Well, Pete, you made the comment when it was 6-7 that as long as Chou Tien Chen kept close, then the pressure on Lee Chong Wei would mount. Well, what a great response from Lee Chong Wei.
It was sensational, wasn't it? His efficiency around the court and the way he gets he get himself in the right position to be able to play the shuttle, control his opponent by taking it so early and moving forward and dictating the play at the front of the court. It's wonderful to see, and he certainly did step it up a gear.
Well, interesting that the Chinese Taipei coaches taking all of their allotted time to reassure their man, talk about tactics. Perhaps a change in tactics required. The umpire calls for play to get underway for game number 2. Chong Wei, having stormed through the first 21-9 in just 16 minutes. Now, Chong Wei from this near side of the court is going to have to be careful with his pushes deep or his clears. Danger of them going long of the back line because of the drift. What would you do if you could advise Chou Tien Chen? Because there's got to be a change in tactics. To what?
Well, if he's got the confidence around the front court to be able to play the net, try some more shots around there to try and get the lift. But again, you just got to be so aware of Chong Wei moving forward, anticipating his play. So if you can play him a few times around the net, then draw him to the back court. So difficult, though, when he's always in a very good position. So
oh, my goodness.
It's whether he can actually maintain the attack. If he can look to get control of the net or be able to move Chong Wei to the back of the court, but easier said than done.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I would probably try playing to the back first. I think he needs to get Chong Wei to the back, and I think because he's playing against the drift, he can afford to hit through a bit more, get it really deep before trying to take on the Malaysian at the net. But, as you said, Pete, I mean, it's easier said than done, because look at the speed of Chong Wei coming forward.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that play to the back first. 2 or 3 to the back before you start drawing the Malaysian forward, because he can afford to hit through more on those clears.
That's right. And
Chou Tien Chen.
Chong Wei is going to have to be very aware of the drift and not being able to attack too much to the back of the court if he's unable to control that drift. So
now that's the right idea. Just wrong execution. That got taken by the sideways drift. But I felt that was a better rally from Chou Tien Chen.
A more definite play for him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He seemed to be able to control a little bit more of the shuttle. But again, like you're saying, he may have a little bit more confidence. He seemed to be able to play deep to the backcourt if he can play into that drift and the shuttle holds up for him.
Oh, 6-love.
It's a quick.
Well, he won the rally, but you see nothing played to the back of the court from Chou Tien Chen.
1-6.
Well, I'm no coach, so I don't know these things really, but it just seems that that's an area of the court that he's not exploiting. That's it. Now bring him forward. Push him back. Again, right idea. Most players in the world find it difficult against Chong Wei. Not many have worked out the tactics, how to beat him. Yeah, hard work in that rally from Chou Tien Chen. Again, nothing. nothing to the back of the court, but at least he was hitting in a downward direction.
Yeah.
He was dictating the pace, and Lee Chong Wei having to react.
And he was playing tight to the net, but you just look at where Lee Chong Wei's base is, and it's quite forward. He's always hunting around the front of the court, and like you said, Julie, if you can move him off his base, move him back a little bit so that Chou Tien Chen can actually start to move forward and dictate some of the play. But as you said, it's easier said than done.
Oh, loose serve, got what it deserved. I like the variation in serve, the low serve out wide. Yeah.
Magnificent pick-up, wasn't it? Just control, full stretch.
Trademark of Lee Chong Wei. Look at this. Puts his hands down. He's up again so quickly. Oh, he knew that was going to be a winner. Brilliant, wonderful control. Chou Tien Chen guilty of backing off when you've played a good net shot. You really need to stand your ground, ready to pounce. Oh, look at that. To the mid-game interval with an 8-point advantage. Lee Chong Wei looking very, very good at the moment, even when he's taking it late in that forehand side. Still putting his opponent under pressure. So again, at 11-3 up. No, the call of 20 seconds really means players back on court. Halfway through the second game, we've only been in progress for 26 minutes. It's extraordinary. Well, he's got to do something drastic, Chou Tien Chen, because if he just goes on like this, he's never going to win. Oh, thought that was going to come back in. Once the shuttle changed. Now, you see, that's where I think that Chou Tien Chen should be playing to the back of the court rather than trying to take Chong Wei on from the onset of the rally at the front.
You've got to move him away from his base first, don't you? You've got to get him to the back and then...
Yeah, exactly like that. Play him to the back, then play your attacking shot, and then you can get to the net first. Because the most likely reply of a smash is a block to the net. Yeah, it was clearly wide. But the umpire absolutely correct, saying to the line judge, still got to make the call. The court attendant dashes on to mop up the perspiration.
6-12.
Oh, behind the back. Yeah, a little bit of trickery there from Chong Wei. Challenge. Challenge here from Chou Tien Chen. Well, I thought the line judge made the correct decision. We were perhaps a little far away to see exactly, but yeah, my instincts were right. That's the second challenge that Chou Tien Chen has made in the match, the first in the opening game, where he's challenged on his opponent's back line, and he's been way off on both occasions. Not close.
It's a great net shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very tight. I think you get a bit of confidence around the net. You can take charge of some of the points.
Oh, goodness.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. But I don't understand why Chou Tien Chen, look, that's a nice net shot.
Hang in there, yeah.
Why isn't he standing his ground, ready to pounce?
And you saw that early on in the first 3 or 4 points of the match. He stood his ground and played some lovely shots. But it's about the confidence, isn't it? He's down in this second game now. And, he needs to have that belief.
Yeah, well worked from Chong Wei. But to be honest, the only time that Chou Tien Chen is playing to the back of the court, it's a defensive lift. I'd like to see some attacking clears from him. No, a real lesson in taking the shuttle early at the net. Coming from above the shuttle rather than coming from underneath it. Yeah. Nice net play.
9-15.
Brilliant. What an angle on the smash from Chou Tien Chen.
It was good to see him also hold his ground there at the front court. Press a little bit, keep the pressure on. And that little change of speed as well from the front court. Nicely played.
Yep, force the short lift.
11-15.
It was interesting, his first blocks to the net, Chou Tien Chen didn't try and get them close to the net, in fact deliberately hit them so they would land about the front service line. And when you play it just slightly away from the net, it means that it's much more difficult for an opponent then to play a tight spinning net shot. Further you are away, that's very obvious in golf, isn't it? The further you are away from the hole, more difficult it is to get the putt in.
Certainly right.
Same rule applies in badminton.
Oh,
Yeah, super. Well, he's mounting a comeback, is Chou Tien Chen. 8 of the last 11 points. Yeah, clever.
Terrific play. Just spreading his opposition with the cut drop. One side of the court. Full stretch and then straight down the line.
Oh, yeah. So quick to pounce on that flat push.
Just his speed to get behind the shuttle too, Jill. He's just reads it so well.
Oh, that was a bit loose. So that, gone wide. Oh, he's done it again, hasn't he, Lee Chong Wei? Just thought he was beginning to perhaps be under pressure with his opponent winning 8 of 11 points. And he just ups his game. Just 3 points away from a third semi-final at the Olympic Games. Of course, twice previously he's gone on to reach the final, but one step at a time. Can't get to the final if you're not in the semi.
It's pretty straightforward, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
And so crucial at this knockout stage. Every point counts.
Oh, good defence. Oh, I don't believe it. Well, the luck of the net cord, and Chou Tien Chen puts hands on hips as if to say, what on earth do I have to do?
He played the point so well, hadn't he? He really constructed it. He was moving Lee Chong Wei full extent of the cord. Then he comes up with a net cord.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. Yeah, good return of serve, bit of deception. Well, it's now or never as far as Chou Tien Chen is concerned. Time is running out. Got to have a little run of points right now. Yeah, dangerous to smash across court. Now, that's what I was urging him to do a little earlier. Chou Tien Chen missing the kill simply because of the quality of the net shot from Lee Chong Wei. And I have to say, the Malaysian has been quite brilliant today. Oh, he's not won yet, but he does have 6 match point opportunities. Oh, yeah, well, bit of showmanship. That'll make Malaysian fans a little nervous. Get the job done first.
50, 20.
Oh, another net cord from Lee Chong Wei. And he's through to the semi-final once more. And he really looked to cruise through that quarter-final against the number 6 seed Chou Tien Chen.
Match won by Lee Chong Wei, 21-9, 21-15.
21-9, 21-15 confirms the umpire. The match only lasted 42 minutes. Well, he was moving well, he looked in control, and every match that Lee Chong Wei plays, and plays like that, he will grow in confidence. That final net shot played to perfection. So the number 1 seed into the semi-final. 2 straight games, 21-9, 21:15 in 42 minutes. So their confirmation that Chong Wei, the world #1, is through to the semi-final. But who will he play? The man who beat him in the last 2 Olympic finals, Lin Dan, or will it be Srikanth Kidambi?